Right.
Yep.
Yeah. And also for those who, seriously, on a serious note, those who are losing hair, that has lost hair, are there any products out there for them that they can use?
Yes, there's things that you can do to help. Some hair loss is hereditary. Some of it is because of chemicals. Some of it because of stress. There's different reasons for different types of hair loss. For instance, I used to tell you and your brother and your cousin that when you were playing basketball, to make sure you shampoo your hair really good after playing, after every practice and every game, because you need to get that sweat out of your head. The salt water is what helped burn your hair out.
And we didn't listen.
No, you
didn't listen.
No. You would run the water over it, but you didn't shampoo it and rinse it really well. So all of you ended up with your hair coming out. So, but now then you shaved it bald because you like the look.
No. It's because of Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah.
He made it sexy.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Michael.
Okay.
But
anyway.
yeah, so okay, and also too, now, this is a question. I just wanted to know, this personal question. What would you prefer, a wig or a weave?
If I had to choose between the two, it would be the wig.
Wig? Why would that?
Because a weave, you can't get to your own hair to really shampoo it and condition it. And that's the bottom line with any type of hair loss. To try to save it or to try to get it to come back, you need to have proper shampoo and proper conditioner. I don't care what type of hair you have, proper shampooing and proper conditioning is the #1 thing. So if you don't have that, you can't do that with a weave, whether it's glued in or sewed in or whatever, because your hair is not fully exposed. As if when you could take the wig off and shampoo your hair and properly condition and shampoo it and put it back on, and your hair underneath will still be nice, can get healthier.
Another question is, who had the best Jerry curl of all time?
My goodness. Oh God.
For me, it was Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
wore that Jerry curl like Mike.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess it was Mike.
No, because when I think of actually when I think of Ice Cube too, back in the old rappers with NWA wearing those Jerry curls. And
I forgot all about them.
Yeah. And
everybody wore them. That's right. What
was the movie?
James Brown had a nice one.
Did he?
Yeah,
I thought he had a perm.
Well, he did, and then sometime he would like do a little.
Oh, he would switch it up.
Yeah,
he would switch it up.
Yeah.
He would switch it up.
Yeah.
And what now? That was real popular back in the '80s, and it kind of died off. I know some people still have them, but what do you think? Was you think like while I was there was a shift, people going from the Jerry curls and to being more natural?
Well, the reason why they used to do the Jerry curl was because they were so carefree, but it also was greasy.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of pillowcases out there that's happy, and car headrests that are happy those curls
exactly.
Slid out of existence, so to speak. What's the difference between Jerry curls and the S curl? I remember there was an S curl back then too.
The S curl was you would just go by use the natural curl pattern. And it couldn't be over a certain length. Oh, it couldn't be over 1 inch long. And you could put a relaxer in the hair, and it would just straighten it out enough to relax the natural curl pattern, so it would be easier to comb, easier to manage, wouldn't be real tight curls. Where in a Jerry curl, you had to use a different chemical, which was thioglycolate, ammonia thioglycolate, was a different chemical.
I could never pronounce that.
And it was also, you had to use rollers, and which is they still do now, for different, some people still use them. And different hair types use them for, for body and wavy hair looks and every stuff, things like that.
Okay. Now, again, going back to youth, because I really, I have 3 kids of my own, and my heart is really there with the youth, and I work with kids also. What words of inspiration will you give to them, just to wrap things up, as far as living your dream and sticking with something that you have in your heart? And, because one thing I found, when you have something that burns within inside of you and something that drives you, there's going to be naysayers, there's going to be people out there that said, no, don't do this, no, you can't do that. What would you say to them when there's those naysayers out there that's trying to block them from their dreams and don't want to see them live their dream?
Well, what I would say is that if this is what you really want to do and you know